Okay, this is it. This is the stream. We're doing it, and that's just the way it is. Frame rate sucks, but what the hell? Okay, so after yesterday, we got loads of science. We unlocked better communications devices. So we are finally sending our probe out to Duna. And so here we have our Duna probe. Now, it's slightly different from the one we lost. This is the Duna probe 2. And hopefully this will work. Hopefully you don't have to wait too long to get there. Well, we'll figure that out as we go. Whew, okay. Yeah, my... Oh, there we do have SAS, okay. So yeah, my frame rate has dropped. Don't know why. Don't care why. At this point, we're just going. So... this, as I said, is on its way to Duna. So we're going to get up to a little speed before we turn over. We've got a better communicatron on this one. Hopefully this one has the range to get all the way to Duna. I actually don't know, so we're going to find out. That's what's going to happen. We're going to find out. I wish my frame rate didn't suck balls so badly. Right, we're going to start our gravity turn right around now. A little bit more. Over a little bit. Over a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to turn off SAS and let it glide down on its own. Or back, as the case may be in this situation, okay? I'm going to turn back on SAS. We're off course just a tad. It's better. Alright, we're about to lose our first engines. I don't want to be walking around while we're doing we're losing our first engine, so... Okay, we're okay. There, first engine's away. Boosters away! Alrighty. There they go, falling out away from us, behind us. Right, I'm going to turn off SAS and let us ride our prograde down. Whoa, something exploded. I hope you guys can hear the sound, because I was having trouble with the sound over the last couple of days, last few streams. This time, it should be okay. Okay, when we get down to the 90 is when I'm going to lock it off. We're still going down. The gravity terminal is looking nice and sweet. And... once our altitude is looking good. Right, we're going to lock ourselves there. And allow our apoapsis to rise. And rise away. Okay, so, nice ship. We're moving. We're going to Duna this time, guys. We're going to do it. It's going to be magnificent, I swear. Frame rate isn't too bad now. But, I'm making it. Okay, let's check my apoapsis. I really, really want Kerbal Engineer. I really want somebody to update Kerbal Engineer to version 1.2. Kerbal Engineer is great, and it's horrible not having it. Actually, this rocket is slightly heavier than the last one, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have plenty of fuel to do what we need to do. And with this gravity turn, this is a great gravity turn, it really is. So we are hitting the flash heating now. And it's a beautiful day here in Dublin, and nobody is watching my stream because it's too nice a day, I'm sure. But we're going to stream anyway. What's this? Oh, debris. Chrysaline's debris. We're going to have to deal with that at some point. We also have some rescue missions we must do as well, but we're going to do those at some point. Okay. At about 75 kilometers, we shall cut our engines. Cut engines. And from there, we will circularize. We should have plenty of delta V for this. Okay. 74, 76. Close enough. Okay, let's get on our maneuver node. Right, we don't have very much on the line of fuel in these two boosters, so might want to start burning a little early here. Might start burning at about 30 seconds out. Alrighty. Getting around to our node, and we're going to fast forward as soon as we're pointed towards our nodes to kill the rotation, which is a complete cheat, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, no, it wasn't a complete cheat because we're still in the atmosphere, so that was a... That was a physics warp. It wasn't supposed to be. Okay. Okay, we're on our node. We're still in the atmosphere, weirdly enough. I'd say we could probably dump our fairing right about now. Let's do that. There we go. Goodbye fairing. And we are... Okay, we're going to fast forward till we're out of the atmosphere. We're out of the atmosphere. And as I said, I'm going to start burning in about 30 seconds because we're about to lose these boosters on the side, so we're going to start burning now. And they're gone. Okay, so that changed my thing a lot. Why do I have a swivel engine on here? I think I built this when I didn't have good enough roll authority with my fins, but this should be alright, okay? It's I'm gonna pull up a little bit. Push our apoapsis away from us a little bit. Okay, we've passed our apoapsis now. But we should be alright. We should be able to get into orbit with this. As I said, it is a little bit heavier than the Juno Probe 1. The reason for that is because we actually have a nuclear engine here instead of a what was it? A Terrier engine, I think it was originally I had on it. Okay, what's our altitude? We're dropping, but we're going to get into orbit. I'm pretty confident that we're going to get into orbit. I'm going to kill that. We don't need it. It's all about getting into orbit now. Okay, we're almost there. Almost in orbit. Periapsis is going to appear. I'm going to get on our prograde marker. Get ready to cut our engines. Cutting engines. Okay, our periapsis is a bit low, so we're going to fast forward up to our apoapsis. We're going to raise our periapsis. Because that was a bit of a... To be honest, it was a bit of a crappy fucking launch. It wasn't. It was good, except for the wrong engine. I shouldn't have had the swivel engine on this. I should have had a Reliant engine on it. Get on your maneuver node there. Get on your prograde vector, okay. Just gonna pop that up out of the atmosphere. Right, so we're now in a safe orbit. So, next, we've got to figure out where we are in comparison to doing it. This is in a safe orbit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy its thingies because we're using electric charge right now. And I have set up my solar panels, my photovoltaic panels, on an action group, but I haven't unlocked action groups yet. I only have unlocked simple action groups. So I'm going to use the abort button up here to open my solar panels. I have never used the abort button to abort a mission. So I figured, well, why don't I use it for something? So I decided to use it as an action group to deploy my solar panels. Awesome balls. Awesome balls for me. I've also put a load of extra stuff on this. I put 2 extra communitrons on this. Just in case. Just saying. Just in case. Alright. So, now we need to figure out where Duna is. Probably in totally the wrong place to go to Duna. Where is Duna? Oh, yeah. We got... We're in totally the wrong place to go to Duna. Where is my, Where is my other thing? I've lost contact completely. Unless that's it. Oh. There it is, the Duna Probe 1. Can we switch that? Let's have a switch to the Duna Probe 1 to see does it have any. Nah. Limited probe control. Nah, it's got no probe control. Oh, but we can observe the mystery goo. Can we transmit? Give us 20 science. Well, we may as well transmit seeing as we can. Oh. No, we can't transmit the data, so screw that shit. Alrighty, let's get back to... Damn, it's going to be at least a year before... It's going to be at least a year. Ah, no. Damn it, I'm an idiot. What am I? An idiot. Focus view on Kerbal. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where's Duna Probe 2? Switch. It's going to be at least a year before we can actually launch this. Or just less than a year. So I'm going to leave it in orbit. Like a test ship. Like a test ship. And I'm going to go back to the Space Center. And plan our next mission. But before we plan our next mission, I'm going to... Actually, I am going to plan our next mission. Well, we'll see. Oh, we have somebody watching the stream. Hello, somebody watching the stream. How are you getting on? You enjoying the stream? Is it your best stream ever? We'll see. Alright, so... What have we got? We have the Lunar Science Excursion Ship, which we're going to go and look at now. Now, on the Lunar Science Excursion Ship, we have the Lunar Mobile Lab, which is this, and the Lunar Lander. Well, actually, this will be the Lunar Science Excursion Ship. So let's have a look at this. We have 6 science in this right now. Oh, CurbNet access. What is this going to give us? Fresh field of view. What's it show me? Ah. Okay, we're quite close to it, so can't really see much. Well, that's alright. Okay, so that's CurbNet. I think we're just too close to see anything. Do we need to transmit our science right now? No, we don't. We've only got 6 science here, so we're going to leave that. What we are going to do, we have everything is fueled up here. We got plenty of monoprop. I think we're probably going to since we're coming up on the daylight, we're going to go and try and land in this little thing here. Okay, so We're going to decouple. Undock. We're going to use our RCS to not do that. Lock ourselves away from there. And turn on to our retrograde. Okay. We're going to quick save after the last time. And we're going to set a little maneuver node actually, because I want to land in a very specific place, so it's going to cost a little bit more fuel to do so. I want to land in that little crater there. Okay, let's do it. Don't need our stuff now. Turn that off. Oh, I forgot I actually deactivated those engines. Better get move on. Activate engine. Kind of worked out with the timing as well. Let's have a look at the map. That will do, pig. That will do. Okay, we are coming into land. Let's get back on our retrograde. Turn ourselves around so we can see. Let's get our nav ball straight. And let's have a look inside. Yeah. Valentina, that's where you're going, baby pop. That is where you're going. I must bring out a ship to bring these guys home at some point, but not yet because they're too busy doing science. Alright, so we're going to fast forward a little bit. May as well do this from outside. Let's do our landing gear. Now, you guys didn't hear this yesterday because of the sound problems I was having. Landing gear noises. Awesome balls. Alrighty. And we're moving in. Is that our target? Yes, it is. Well, we're going to start slowing down then. That's our target crater. 12 kilometers up. We want to land somewhere smack dab in the middle of that crater. And we're not going to be screwing around this time. This is going to be a beautiful landing, I swear it. Now, regardless of whether we get any successful new science here, we will be going back to the mobile science lab because, quite frankly, we have to. Because we don't have the fuel to do a hop somewhere else. And okay, we're slowing down quite well. I'm going to do a quick save here. 9 kilometers up. 200 meters per second. Fast forward a little bit. And start burning again. Five kilometers, 5.5 kilometers up. Let us drop a little bit now. Let's have a look at our radar altimeter. Is looking good. I should get the radar altimeter out here. Of course, if I had Kerbal Engineer, I wouldn't need the the radar altimeter out here. Okay, 2 kilometers up. Time to start slowing down. I can safely say that I learned my lesson after yesterday's failed landing attempts. Okay, say I bet we're about a kilometer up now. Can I see my shadow? Oh, it'll be on this side somewhere. There it is. Okay, just gonna let myself fall. I'd say we're at 800 meters up. 700 meters up. That wasn't too bad of a estimate. Coming down on a slope. Would rather not do that. Whoa! You know what? I'm just gonna bring myself down because I'm screwing up like crazy balls here. Really am. Okay, we're down. I almost totally screwed up. Almost. Okay. Let us observe the materials bay before anything else goes wrong. We are in the moon's midland craters. Excellent. And we're going to log our temperature data. Collect and record the temperature data from the environment. Fantastic. We are also going to log our pressure data. Can I transmit this? Oh, I can. Right, I'm going to transmit. And then I'm going to log it again and keep it and bring it back to the thingy, right? So if I review this data and transmit it, where's my power? Electric charge is good. Then log it again, and then I'll bring it up to the tower, to the lab. I'm not going to do it with that, obviously, but I am going to do it with. I'm not going to do it with the materials bay and the goo, because if I do that, then I won't be able to. It'll be inoperable after I transmit the data for the materials bay and the goo. So we're going to do those. And we're going to keep them. We're going to take a crew report. Overwrite existing crew report. Why is there an existing crew report? Let's EVA here. And let's take data. Store experiments. Board. Do a crew report. Okay, I had a crew report in there I hadn't sent to the lab. Damn it! Okay, well, we'll do that when we go back. So EVA. Let's take an EVA report. Yep, we'll take a surface sample. Yes. We're going to go plant a flag. Woo! Boof! Alright, Valentina. Let's go away from the ship and go plant a flag somewhere. Okay, plant a flag here. Plant a flag here. Yay! And we will call this, what, Midland Craters? Midland Craters. Almost crashed again. Okay. Stop. Alright, Valentina, I'm just going to get you to walk over here. And I'm going to do this. Do this. And I'm going to do a screen grab, because that might do it's quite a nice little image, don't you think? Yeah. Alright. Okay. Valentina, Let's get back in the ship, baby. Remember, we don't need to grab the data from the things because we're going back straight back up to the station, and Valentina can't reset them anyway, so we're going to set that as our target, and we're going to wait till it comes around. A little bit closer. And launch. Probably should have. Probably should have quick saved before doing this, but what the hell. I want to be moving that way as well. Okay, should have plenty of fuel for this. And I'm going the wrong way. I want to be going this way. Oh, God, I'm in target mode. Idiot, I was going the wrong way because I was in target mode. Actually, no, I don't. I want to stick with this one now because we're going to intercept it somewhere around here. See our node. Alright, how is our fuel? Fuel's looking good. Getting most of our orbital velocity. Well, it's still low down. Let's bring it up a little bit. Oh, we gonna do straight to rendezvous? Oh, look at that, 1.1 kilometer separation. Well, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Well, I'm gonna quick save that because that was beautiful. That is beautiful. We're basically launching to a 1.1 kilometer distance. Now, our relative speed will be 112 meters per second, but I'm gonna go with it. What's our fuel situation like? Fuel situation is good. And now I'm going to... No, I need to go on my prograde, not my retrograde, duh. Burn like the clappers. Okay, we're losing that, but that's okay. We're now in a safe orbit-ish. So we're going to go to target speed. Oops. I'm going to go retrograde to target speed because I want to... At least I think I do. Okay. That'll do, that'll do. Bit of a dirty one, but actually, what's our distance? 0.9 kilometers. Not so bad. Let's zero out our relative velocity. Let's get on our target. Come on. Where are you? Okay, that'll do. Let's go retrograde and let's get close. What's our orbit like? Jesus, not good. Okay, whew. We're going to, if we don't do this properly, we're going to hit the surface of the moon, and that is not what I want. So, we're 400 meters out. I'm going to start slowing down. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh. Ah. Alright. Let's go retrograde. We should be fine now. Our orbit should be just fine. Yeah, we're totally safe. We're not going to be hitting the moon at any point now. Right, we're going to slow the fuck down. There we go. Oh, we're moving a little bit too fast. I would rather not be moving so fast. Right, at this point we're starting using our RCS. There we go. Okay. Oh, the docking port. Okay, docking port is now the... Okay. So, we're going to move down. Change our camera to locked camera mode. Okay. Let's try the lineup. Should put lights in this thing. Oh. Oh crap, wrong button. Okay, looks like we're gonna hit. Nice. Little simple maneuver. I'm just gonna slow down just a little bit. And coming into dock. Slowly but surely. There we go. Docked. Excellent. Perfect. Alrighty. Let us transfer all science to the lab. Review data. Process in the lab. What else have we got here? Whoops. Review this data. Process it in the lab. And review barometer data. Process it in the lab. Now let's do what we forgot to do the last time. Review stored data. Process in the lab. Process in the lab. Process in the lab. It's in the lab too. Store data. Why on here? Is the lab full? Alrighty, well, it's processing away. Let's increase time here a little bit. Oh, we've run out of power. Crapola. We get around the other side of the moon. Let me see this. Okay. Probably should have put more batteries on, if that's the case. If we're running out of power that easy, should have put more batteries on. Thought I put on enough batteries. Alas, it was not the case. See, when we go around now... Now watch our power dissipate. As we go around the dark side of the moon. We have 2 people watching the stream. Hello, 2 people watching the stream. Yeah, okay, I just did not put enough batteries on this thing. I could change its orbit, but I'm not going to do that right now. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to refuel this ship and prepare it for another go. But I'm not going to do that right now. So we're refueling. Sorry if it's so dark. So luckily I over-engineered that the lab, huh? Otherwise we wouldn't have so much. Actually, we'd still have plenty of fuel if I hadn't over-engineered the lab. Probably enough fuel in here to do most of the moon and then move on to Minmus and do some Minmus. Probably. Okay. Doing its thing. Okay, so why can't I review stored data? Why can't I put this stuff in the lab? Well, I can't transmit it until we go around to the far side of the planet, so... I'm such an idiot. Okay. I suppose I could transmit it. So, okay. Oh, no, I can't because this is still processing data. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm going to transmit what's... I'm going to clean the experiments, actually, is what I'm going to do. That's actually taking quite a lot of power to do. Looking at the Science Junior. Seemed to take a lot less time yesterday. I don't know why. Science Junior is complete. And the Mystery Goo is also complete. Okay. We're going to transmit what science we have. And it's starting again. Right, we're going to leave that here. And we're going to go back to the Space Center. We're going to see what we can do next. Alright. Going to send that ship to Duna, but I think I might send a couple of more ships to Duna. Let me see what our... Oh, science data from the surface of the moon. Oh, we should do that. But we need to rescue Fozy Kerman from the orbit of Minmus. No, I'm not going to build an outpost post on Minmus. We're going to go and land on Minmus. We're going to position a satellite in polar orbit of Minmus. On a specific orbit of Minmus. Okay, this is going to be a weird one, okay? So we're going to take a planet... We're going to send a manned mission and 2 satellites to Minmus in 1 launch. Yeah. You heard me. Explore Minmus. Dock 2 vessels in or around Minmus. Oh! I know what we're going to do here. Totally know what we're going to do. Totally know what we're going to do. This is going to be awesome. We're going to, first of all... Wait. Polar orbit around Minmus. Dock 2 ships in orbit around Minmus. Specific orbit around Minmus. Rescue Fozy Kerman from orbit around Minmus. Test a DR-38D landed at Minmus. Fuck, I forgot about that one. DR-38D is that one. That's freaking huge. So we're gonna bring a Mark III command, a big command pod, 3 Kerbal command pod, right? We're gonna have 2 Kerbals in here. We're gonna land this on the moon. We're also gonna bring it home safe and sound if I can find the, there we go, the heat shields. Not that heat shield. That heat shield. Okay. We're going to parachutes. Where would I find parachutes? If I was a parachute, I would be here. Okay, that's what we're going to bring home. Yes, it is. We're going to stick one of these on here. Wait. Dock 2 ships in orbit. Let us remove this. Okay. Let's put this on instead. Then stick a couple of these on here. Obviously. Oh, come on. There we go. Not, oh, what's the word blocking that? Now, does it count as docking if you use the claw? Because I'm thinking of using the claw to attach to Phoebus's ship. Actually, let's call this Minmus Rescue 1. I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to go out to the tracking station and see if I can see Fozy's pod. Can I go to it? No. Okay, so can't fly Fozy's pod, which is a shame. So I need to get two satellites in orbit around Minmus. So we're going to launch the 2 satellites at the same time as we're going to launch this ship. That's my plan. Now, what do the satellites require? So, the satellites require... Let's have a materials bay on the satellite, okay? The specific orbit one must have a mystery go on the satellite, okay. So here's my plan. I'm going to build... I had a better idea. I'm going to try and put them in here. Okay, so what I'm going to do... This is my idea anyway. It's just an idea. It might work, might not work. Oops. I'm going to stick that there. Oh, maybe not that. But they're only going to be small, so let's see. Damn, if I had a cubic octagonal strut, this would, my idea would work. How big is that? Okay, alright, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to stick that there. stick that there. uh, Then I need a fuel tank. Oh, I don't have the I do have the tiny fuel tanks. Not that's not gonna work. Okay, that idea is not gonna work. Okay, screw that. Screw that shit, man. Right, plan B. Here we go. No, actually, go back to this. Ah. If I turn that off. Aha. Okay, and then right. Stick that on there. Then stick that on there. Gotcha. Right. So it must have a mystery goo and a materials bay. One of them needs a materials bay, the other needs a mystery goo. In the interests of safety and public health, they're both going to be identical. And we're going to wrap them in a shroud. Okay. I'm going to stick a comms. Wait. Oh, so I'm thinking. Right, I only need a little bit of fuel in this. Probably only that much. That engine. Okay. How do I get this down there? Oh no, wrong button. Okay. Payload. All for two. Two fucking satellites. Okay, needs power. So power will be... Let's get two of them. Probably only needs one. To get power, we get two of these guys. Okay. Need comms. I'm gonna stick one of these guys on here. Only one. Okay. And the mystery goo. Oops. Mystery goo. Okay. There we have it. Now, alright, bring this up here. Attach this right on the bottom here. Do that. Okay, and then I'm going to tuck it in a little bit. Okay. This is a... I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I'm trying to save myself a launch here. It's just... Why not, you know? Why not save myself a launch? Happened there. Something happened there. I'll get rid of that and put it on. Did have the smaller ones. Oh, we did have cubic... Ah, that wouldn't have worked anyway. Oh, that's still there. What is going on with that? Ah, can't be dealing with that now. So, yeah. I'm also going to do that. That. And that, because this could wobble like fuck. Okay, so below this we're going to put fucking hell. We're going to put one of these guys. Probably overkill. And we're going to put a poodle engine on the back. Is this overkill? Is this a good idea or is this an insane idea? I don't know. I'm doing it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Whether it's insane or not, it's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's an insane idea. Oh god, alright, let's just strut a little bit more. And a little bit more, just for funsies. Okay. And it's going to be rock solid. Rock solid. Now, if anybody has ever seen some of my older playthroughs, you would have seen a ship that was not dissimilar to this one, except about 10 times bigger, which wobbled like fuck. This one is probably going to wobble like fuck. Of course, now we gotta launch it. First thing we're gonna do here, let's close this down. Oh, I've got something. What did I do? A flag has been planted on the moon. Nicely done. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had a moon flag thing to do. Okay. So we're going to put a large decoupler here. And then we're going to put a large shroud here. And we want to cover all these things. Then bring that into there. There we go. And it's going to be deployed like clamshell. Excellent. I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy with that. Of course, as I said, now we've got to launch the fucker. So, what have we got in the line of engines? We've got those things, the twin bores. Might stick a twin bore. Maximum thrust is that. 2,000 kilonewtons. What's the ISP on that? 280, so 285. Okay. I don't know why I'm looking at all that information, because I have no idea what any of it means. Well, I do know what it means, but it doesn't really make all that much of a difference to me at the moment, because... Do I have vernier engines? I do not have vernier engines. Because this thing... I think I'll do a very simple... Very simple, just twin asparagus stage on this thingy. Should be plenty. 2 of those guys. Just get a couple of fins. Where are my fins of choice? My fins of choice! My choice fins. Okay, we're going to get some fuel flowing in here. Why would it do that? There we go. Burn everything at the same time. Drop those. Drop our fairing. Detach. Let's get that down here as well. Okay. What do I need to do? I need to put some cones on the front of this. I can just lower these actually. There we go. So these will have to move. Okay. And now we strut the shit out of it. Strutting the shit out of my rocket. Because it's so badly built, you have to. Alrighty. We strutted the shit out of it. Hey, I've got people in the stream. People are talking. PMR Clancy, you think it's good. PMR Clancy, I think you're good. McSquared, hi! Hi, McSquared. There's that Q386R6N1, there's the decoupler contract, remember? Oh my god, I'm such a fucking numpty. This thing is not designed to land on Minmus. Okay, we need to do something real quick here. We're going to Minmus, right? We're going to land on Minmus. Isn't that what we're supposed to explore Minmus? Dock 2 things together in order on Minmus. Plan a flag. Shitballs! I can totally land this on Minmus. Totally. Totally land on Minmus. Yeah, I can totally land this on Minmus. Okay. So who have we got to bring with us? Jebediah and Bill. Good, I wanted to bring an engineer. So Jebediah and Bill. These are our last 2 guys. We have an empty seat to pick up Philo, Fucktard. What was his name? Rescue Fozy Kerman. So we're going to rescue Fozy Kerman from orbit, and we'll have an extra Kerbal. And hopefully we will survive this. Oh god. We're going to save this vessel, the Minmus Rescue 1, and we're going to launch after I have a quick break. We shall be back in 5 minutes, people. 5 minutes, we'll be back. And Q38, I'm not going to bother with the R6N1. Q38, fuck the decoupler bloody thing. I'm not taking one of those enormous decouplers all the way out to Minmus just because for a couple of 100 Kerbucks. I'm going to do this for instead. Because, I mean, look at that rocket. Isn't that beautiful, man? It's beautiful. Beautiful rocket. And it's unable to generate power. God damn it! Power. There we go. I'm going to stick a couple of these in here. Something's gone wrong. Something's gone horribly, horribly wrong. Ah, that's what went horribly, horribly wrong. Couple of those in there. And we're going to stick a couple of these around here. Yeah, that's all we need. Ah! No guts, no glory. Couple more. Alright. Now we have some sort of amount of power. Alright, we're going to save. I'm going to take a quick break for about 5 minutes. You took the contract for a test decoupler on the Mimna surface. What decoupler contract? Oh, right. I have a contract to test one of the enormous decouplers. Where is it? It is here. This decoupler, the TR38D, which is... I'll show you it. It is twice the diameter of... Well, okay, it's not twice the diameter of as my thing, but it's twice the diameter of this. But it's to be tested on the surface of Kerbal. Now, I could take it out to Minmus. Sorry, surface of Minmus. Could take it out to Minmus. But I couldn't be arsed at this time. I forgot I was even landing this thing on Minmus. Right, what do I say? I didn't forget. Of course I didn't forget. I'm fucking professional at this game. But I'm going to take a break. I'll be back, guys, in about 5 minutes. So we're going to leave this here and come back to it. And I'm going to stop the stream and be back. 5 minutes. So, we'll see you all soon.